Ahem. Yes. What happened to my game? Eventually, we'll find it. I promise you. I promise you, we'll find it. And eventually, it will pop up. I think too. Eventually. Just gotta give it like that little subtle little countdown. There we go. And also, I think we need to jump up that volume just a touch because it's weird. Like this game is, albeit slightly older. Oh my god, look at my hair today. Look at the flow. Like this is just ridiculous. I look like a goddamn crazy person. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Shadowrun Returns. We're I gotta say we're enjoying it. A lot more than I anticipated, but that really doesn't matter in the broad spectrum of things. Like, I seem to enjoy a lot of things as we pour ourselves a nice little Bud Light. Just listen to the bubblies. You probably can't hear it. It doesn't matter. Baker Giordano, how are you? Yeah, perfect timing. I would say so myself. I'm happy we were able to squeeze a stream in today. Yesterday was my son's birthday, so that was out of the question really. To had family over and everything, so then we got this little party this weekend. So not saying like that the weekend's a wash, just probably Saturday. But again, I think we'll have a little bit of fun with the same. We'll sort of see where we take it. How was the what day of the week is it? Like, I feel like I need to look. Yeah, like, surprisingly, just out of nowhere, like literally like a year has somehow just flown by like that. And yeah, thank you. You're good. You've had a few drinks already. Ate some cheesecake. That's my favorite fucking dessert right there. Probably gonna need to work it off. No. There's no working off anything, bud. Don't think of it that way at all. Anyways, yeah, I guess load it on up. We are in the still Dead Man's, which that's the name of the, I guess, like the game. Kills Karma Spent Akira as we roll with. Yeah, we're in the market. We're heading in towards some apartments. So I'm gonna make sure that you work out. You've been fat. I've been super thin. I don't want to be either again. Okay, fair. You know what? Fair enough. I really don't do. I mean, I don't want to say like I don't work. I don't go out of my way, I would say, to work out. But I'm active sports. I probably walk anywhere between 3 to 5K every day I work equivalent. So I guess there's a lot of cardio out of that. Why do I feel like this has like started me over? Because, or were we supposed to go to the, okay, I feel like okay, it's just like it's been all grayed out. We're supposed to work our way to the apartments. Okay, perfect. There's no reason to be all upset. You got access to your weights again, your gym. I'd use one of your dogs, so it's nice to get back in. Well, that's good. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, we're working our way into the apartments. We basically have set up every single little side quest that we've had growing, so we picked up, we're still working, trying to figure our way out for good old Sammy. So let's see what the Royale Apartments with Cheese have got to go on. Yes, Paco. Yes, so we're trying to find Coyote, who was working at the Seamstresses Union as a bartender. She's gone missing. An optional side quest, oddly enough, there was a dead chick, we're assuming like a prostitute, with her eyes scraped out. So far, there's a guy out on the loose, a killer who our friend Sam had his liver removed, and now there's another woman who had her eyes removed. So this guy is sort of, his shtick is to remove parts, leveling enough. So you're playing this actually reignited me to play these kinds of games. Started playing. So I had this conversation the first time we were playing on the last stream. I don't know what it is about the Shadowrun series. I was gonna say Shadowrun series in comparison to something like Divinity and Pillars. I think this is a little bit more to the point. There's not a lot of running, like so far, like from what I've seen, it's just essentially like, okay, you're in this, albeit it's a smaller area, and I have played both Pillars and Divinity, but Yeah, yeah, it's focused, it's linear. That's more so what I want. I think I would enjoy Pillars or Divinity if it was more to the point and more linear, as opposed to like literally taking your entire party and going to each different little spot. So I think that's sort of like, it's a little too much that I need at this point in time. So anyways, we've done literally everything on the outside here. But yeah, we'll just look on, make sure that we do have everything. I love how I can just get right in that. We've done the optional. We're done. We're ready to roll. Let's go on with the roll. Have we chatted with Junkie? You always gotta talk with all the chungies. The chungies. I don't know why I keep missing. Like, there we go. Chat it up. You have any extra nyun? Just to need some from Suck or Zoom from the shack over there. Yeah, I could give this guy a $5, or give him $10 and hopefully up all longer. Yeah, give him $10. Be nice to him. Thanks, chummer. Anything out of him? I don't think so. I think we just gave away $10, so that's okay. Take care of him. I don't know. I love me a Baldur's Gate kind of game. See, I've never played Baldur's Gate. I think we've already discussed this, but here's the thing. As long as Dragonfall and Hong Kong play like this and don't sort of swing their way into a Pillars or a Divinity type of style, I'll be happy with it. I don't think there's any reason to assume that it would be any different. It's just that, longer for a game, and if it's longer, so be it. That's what we're after. Anyways, as we enter the Persona 5 Royale apartments, no, just the Royale apartments. So as we roll on up to the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time, a few street lamps here and there, and what light is around certainly flickers. It's no wonder people living in here turn to the BTLs. We went over this before. Is that the bacon, tomato, lettuce sandwich? I don't know. Anything's better than that. The Better Than Life chip. Oh, that's what it is. The Better Than Life chip is the newest drug on the market, and you don't need a good life. You can slut someone else's on in there. So live through them and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royale's apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. Hey, Shalakard. Yes, this is Shadowrun Returns. Loving it. How's Shalakard today? As we jump on it, and let me know if I need to like just up the sound. I think it's good, but I'm always indifferent to how the sound sounds nowadays, obviously. So, what a hole! Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here as he trails on off. Hey, look, it's a hellhole full of junkies. Looks like Stevie J's got their rent money and their drug money. These poor people. What a waste. If Coyote's here, we're gonna have to hurry. She's good, but, well, these BTL guys pay to stay well informed. They may have known that she was coming. I see, as comical as this is, I assume this is just like the, sounds fine? Thank you. It sounds, this place looks, if you, a little bit of TLC, I think. Clean this up. I always thought, like, even Coyote's apartment was rather large and probably, sure, she was living above a bar. But it was pretty large. She had a lot of space, so can they read this game to me like you read to Logan? I should probably start reading to him a lot more than we should apparently do. Kwama! Hey, yeah, let's raid apartments for the juicy loot. I bring the Molotov. The only Shadowrun you know. Was that even a Shadowrun? Are you thinking of the first-person shooter, Shalakard? That one was terrible. But this is much... Oh, maybe it was. So is that like the original? Psst. Hey, ooh, the tweaker. He wants to go talk with me. I'll talk with you, tweaker. As the woman scratches herself like a couch at a couch. What? A cat? A couch? Yeah, well, people scratch. What? We can't even read. No, it wasn't. My cred sticks are a little light too. What can you do for me in exchange? Oh, God. You've got stink on you. You look like you use a break. All you need is if you need a Better Than Life chip, right? I don't know. I think she's probably gone. Get out of here. I got nothing left to give, guy. It goes all to the BTLs. Please, just a few. Maybe I can credit you some information. Have you seen a woman come through here today, armed and looking for trouble? I mean, I said this on the first stream. I think I do have to sort of read everything. I think it's it's a decent enough story. It's short enough, but you gotta have the the liquid courage to go along with it to make sure that throat is nice and peachy for it. What the fuck is Icewind? I've heard of Neverwinter. Never heard of Icewind. Anyways, She drops to her knees pleading. Oh, she's just going to get ready to essentially just suck the penis right off, isn't she? Alright, well, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. You should leave this place if you can. You're too far gone to help me. Good callback from the SNES Mega Drive, Genesis, 90s Shadowrun, getting a card from a corpse in the morgue. Yes. Let's chat it up with the sad old man, also probably known as a tweaker. Like a lazy pigeon, he watches you approach. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Hey, easy, Gramps. I'm just looking for information. We're gonna call him Griff. Well, bad day to come around here unexpectedly. A bit of a commotion. Oh my god. Thank god I'm not reading the Logan because it wouldn't go over well. Stevie's men are a little twitchy. This pretty young thing came around here earlier. Gonna assume that's Coyote snooping around here like you two are. I couldn't tell she was here for the BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there is usually at this time of day. Oh god, what happened next? A couple of Stevie's men came around asking what anyone saw. I just cut my mouth shut. So where's Stevie hold up? Well, he's got the whole top floor all to himself. This is essentially like Judge Dredd, isn't it? Fancies he's the king around here. Funny how this was before Judge Dredd. Icewind was Icewind Dale. It was made by the same people who published Baldur's. It was harder than Baldur's, but also a fair bit linear. I'm surprised George isn't whoring himself on Fall Guys. I've played it once, albeit I do enjoy it. It's just, it's more fun with more people to play. But I'm not good at it. Like I half the time I can't even get out of the second round. The new sensation. But you know what though? For that type of thing, I don't think it's the next, Fortnite or anything like that. I essentially believe like, this will be the truly telling month or so. Like give it or take another month or two. Yeah, it's fad. Like it's gonna drop off. Cyberpunk will come out in a couple months. The new Xbox pricing was announced, which is also great. That's dirt cheap. They got out at the right time. They got their money from PS Plus, and they got the the big streamers playing it. It'll die down. I don't think there's much they can do. So she's Marley right now. Can you help me out there, sad old man? See, this is where I guess if you played a different class, we'd be able to have, look, I think I have some charisma, but apparently we didn't put all those sluts in there. So anyways, we're just gonna have to find another way away from the old man. Baldur's Gate 3 at the end of the month by the devs of Divinity. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I gotta get that too. The Super Mario 3D collection. Oh, I have to buy it before March because it's just gonna be. Just say it, Jordan. It's gonna fall, guys. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, move the dresser. What do we got? The wall is crumbling here. Through a hole, you can see a rickety stairwell leading up. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we found our way in there. There's no unlocking that. There's someone there that's gonna ruin our day. Is that something else? No. So, wait. So can we not go up there? Wall crumbling here. Through a hole, you can see a rickety stairwell, but it seems it can only be accessed through the locked apartment next door. And I don't think we can do anything here. Okay. I bought 2 copies. That way I become a scalper. You know what, though? That's actually not a super terrible idea, Shalacard. My guess is they're going to sweeten that pot a little bit more, too. Like, everyone's like, how come Super Mario Galaxy 2 isn't in there? My guess is that it's going to be added on just before it releases. And like, oh, here's a bonus game. You get this as well. But if, somehow you don't get it after March, or maybe that'll be their thing of like, after March. Yeah, well, why is Nintendo turning into the Disney Vault people? Why are they doing that? I don't know. Riker. That's a hell of a haircut he's got. Stop your pulling. Your boy has depths, and we're collecting. Simp. That guy looks like Better Call Saul. The Mario 3D collection comes out in like 2 weeks. Yeah, there's still time for them to say that there's going to be Galaxy 2 involved. Lots of time. Although, is it going to happen? No, of course not. But get your basket and squat. And before I say something else, I'll send you upstairs. Why am I? Get your ass back in your squat before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want him to give me to Stevie? Oh, maybe after he kills that girl we caught. Okay, yep, you pig. Give Zipper back now, or what? You'll bleed on me? Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. Yes, I will say, Better Call Saul had a slower build-up in the show, whereas Breaking Bad was sort of the opposite, although they both had slow build-ups, but they got better throughout the middle season. Find Better Call Saul, if you're not really into the lawyery stuff, like at the very beginning, it's very court related, I guess, at the very beginning, but it's gotten better over time, and it didn't take as long as Breaking Bad did to get over that. I agree with you, Baker. I agree with you. All right, are we gonna fight these people? What's going on? They're just having a disagreement. Someone's parked their Vespa inside here. Things are going over well. Let's chat it up with this guy inside here. All these locked doors. Hey, don't touch. Oh God, we've angered Riker. So let's chat it up with him and see what's going on. I haven't seen you before. I'm looking to go somewhere special. A scream as it echoes through the pipes of the rotten walls. Hard to tell where that came from. Where did that come from? As he smiles with his mouth, but his eyes say predator. Who knows? Could be anything. Probably someone riding the wrong end of a Yakuza execution on the BTLs. You get all kinds. I can hook you up though if you're interested. I need to get to the top floor. Nobody goes up there without Stevie J say so. You best stay here and have some fun. Well, you're gonna help me get up there or you're gonna get hurt. I feel like I should have some street etiquette. Kenny, do I? Look, Ken, it's been a while. So before, when the COVID thing all started, I was having the wife do it, and it was getting a little rough. I've jumped to the point of just waiting it out. I probably should go to my place and get it done, but it's just flowing. It's just flowing. How is Kenny though, by the way? It certainly has been a while. I'm certainly glad to see you. Now that Mixer's gone, where have you accepted that Twitch is now just going to be the thing? Blame everything on the baby. You know what? I can't honestly blame anything on him. He's been an absolute great banging kid. So he's won as of yesterday. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I can't go bald. I can't. There's no reason to go bald. I don't know where the year went. COVID certainly doesn't help, but it has been a year already. So yeah, I guess you're gonna get hurt. You're living rather dangerously, like, you know, Austin Powers. Don't you know who Mr. J is? He's the guy who uses morons like you for a freaking throw rug. But Stevie's not here right now. Sounds like a tough guy. That's Mr. J. I'll be careful. I don't need to attack this guy, not yet anyways. Oh, this guy's just like, is that like an orc? Orc. Boy, these guys are just tripping. BTL junkies twitching the thrones of their sordid dreams. One bored man stands ready to administer another chip, but the creds are good. Yeah, that's the thing, right? You always jump on that. The wife and I are expecting. Was it really like a speech, though? I feel like it was just like, you know, me just sort of having that conversation. I feel like, do I need to attack him? Because I feel like all these guys are going to wake up if we sort of do that. But I feel like I need to get some information from this computer. I feel like Kenny has played these games before. These seem like something up. Oh God, make it stop! And not yet. Oh God, what are we missing? I feel okay. You know what? We're gonna have to murder this Riker guy. I've decided that I need to kick your ass. No, never. Oh God, where did he run? Got to tell Stevie. Oh God, did he go off and run? This isn't gonna go over well. Garbage doesn't even provide it. I'm feeling like so I can't even move the. Guess it's stuck like that. Okay. Is there an Overwatch in this? I feel like there is. Good enough to still be breathing, so that's a plus. Yeah, you are. You certainly are. I feel like if I come around here, maybe the wall will go. They'll go invisible, maybe. I've played a couple like this, but this is the back on the Sega. Yeah, so I guess Shadowrun was saying earlier, like, I guess like this was like an old school on the Xbox or even on the SNES, way before my times. But this is something that, you know, Epic came out free on the Epic Store. Jumped on that, all three of them. So, what is this? Unarmed car. Okay, that's not what we want. What is this? Options? Aim shot increases accuracy, 1 bullet. Maybe there isn't some type of Overwatch thing. I thought there was. I thought I read about it. I guess not. Yeah, we're gonna end your turn. Okay, he didn't do anything, so... Oh, he's just trying to get away. Okay. Well, that's not gonna be good. Singar, where I was a wizard. I mean, technically in all games, aren't we all, you know, lizards or wizards in the end? Oh, he's got a baseball bat. An elevator gleams at the end of the hallway, out of place amongst the filth. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a hold of this guy. Is he just running, or does he realize like that he's shit out of luck here? How is the line of sight blocked? I don't get it. Like, what are we blocked by here? I guess. Smash TV was. I remember Smash TV. That was some fun. What does he have? Just a baseball bat? Honestly, just a baseball bat. All right. Well, whack him. He's panicking. Oh my God! You just walked up. The elevator slowly grinds into motion. So, like, do we want to stop it here? Like, what do we want to plan here? I don't have many hiding spots here, which sort of sucks, but... Oh, that was a nice hit. That's what we need. Whack him again. How do you miss with a baseball bat where you're 71%? Like, shouldn't even be that low. Thank God he's dead. He shot me in the ass, probably. I think he called the elevator. I think so. I don't know why it jumped all the way over there, but we didn't get anything out of that? That sort of sucked. Whose terrible room is this? Blood-soaked everywhere. Oh, it's just on the other side here. And we are wounded, so we should probably take care of that business, I would assume. So it seems like we can't go over this way. I don't think like there's anywhere we could have gone. Are we fighting somebody? Oh, okay. This guy just literally appeared out of nowhere. That was odd. That was super odd. I didn't even pay attention to that. They came on the elevator. I guess so. I guess so. I should probably pay a lot more attention here. There we go. Nice. Nice. All right, Paco, get a good shot on here. Weak sauce. This is like XCOM. It's terrible. Remember how you have like 99% and you just like, no, that ain't happening. That ain't happening at all. There we go. Oh my God, we still didn't kill him. This guy's got some shitty aim. So do I, apparently. There we go. Yeah, he keeps zapping over there. Like, I'm not doing that. I guess I should probably... Oh, never mind. There we go. I was just going to say, where can we pick up some stuff? The Royal Elevator Passcode. Perfect. The panel appears to be connected to the elevator nearby. It sports a numeric keypad and an intercom button. We should probably just enter the passcode. That was something like I enjoyed the first one. Never, like, beyond that, I feel like it got a little too hard and heavy on my end. But I guess I can't also use. Oh, we can, I guess. So we're somewhat injured, I guess. Med kit. What's this one? It's the Dock Wagon Basic Trauma Kit. The first one was the original, or the first in the... Oh, like the remade ones, like the more recent XCOMs. I've never played the original. Have you played the original? I guess they were pretty good. Yeah. Let's use that. The most medicine that heals your consume when used. Yes. Perfect. Original was brutal. Like, brutal as in a terrible game, or brutal as in super hard, or you know, all over the spectrum on that one. Super hard, okay. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna remind myself to save here. I can't save. Okay, well. I guess not. Damn ads. Kenny, get in the world. Get in the world of just using ad blockers. I think in this world of Twitch streamers and YouTube, I understand, you know, you want to support the streamer and all that stuff, but I just don't think, like, I think ads on the internet should be no more than 10 seconds. None of these 30-second ads that you're getting on, you know, yeah, subscribe to Yeah, I'm Jordan today. Well, even still, like, I don't even know if you bypass that stuff anymore. We're gonna go on up Paco because we couldn't go in that other door. So, as we get up to the penthouse suite, where all the funness is gonna happen, it's Stevie J's penthouse apartment. Might have been a nice at one point in time, classic, even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, and piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. That's a word I've never seen before in my life. The only thing marring the penthouse is pseudo luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. You know what I just realized is that we killed Riker, and we didn't go and check out what that other. Yeah. Oh yes, the candle room. That's right. I forgot about that. So I guess we can't go down. Get to the top floor. Stop making fun of me, okay? Just you know, it's not very nice. There they are. Well, yes, there we are indeed. Oh my God, you shot me. That wasn't great. Oh God, you have a gun that drops my AP. This is terrible. What is this guy back here doing? Some craziness. So what's this game about? So essentially, we started off with a friend of ours was murdered, and he had what's called a dead man switch, which is the name of the I guess the story we're playing. And so it was set to go off when he died. Essentially, some guy named Ripper. That's all we know. Essentially, he kills people and removes their parts. So our friend Sam, he lost his liver. And we're dealt with another chick who lost their eyes, and right now we're trying to find sort of Sam's story. The last chick he was with was named Coyote, who's been taken into this apartment of people who are just all whacked out. So we're just sort of like putting the pieces together, trying to find what happened to Sam. Sam was last with this chick from the bar named Coyote, who is now being taken to this apartment. So yes. Stevie J, apparently he runs the joint up here, so I mean, it's not the biggest gist I guess I can give you, but like it's basically like a, you know, top-down tabletop RPG. There's 3 games that just released on the Epic Games Store, and Baker knows far more than I do. Yeah, based off of like an old pen and paper. Essentially, I just had way too many words thrown out there, and Baker can throw in a sentence and explain it all for everybody. So I guess that is. You're the guy who needs to shut up, I think. You're the guy I'm gonna kill. Alright. Can we even hit this guy? Lock of sight. Can we hit him? 50%? Is that worth it? We could do an aim shot, I guess. Single target, 1 bullet, increases accuracy by 15%. 65. I don't think that's worth it to use right now. So let's just see if we can get lucky, or do we want to run in here? I think just out of curiosity, just be okay. Whack this guy, 86. Some type of mage or something named Thistle. Terrible. I feel like this isn't going to go over well for us. Do I think the next cyber game? I got the hardest time reading today. I think the next game I get this year will be Watch Dogs 3 and Cyberpunk. Yeah, like I'm all after for Cyberpunk as well. That'll probably be my next game. I saw that Microsoft just released all of their new information, so which was really cool. I almost think it's a given that God, you just like, oh, he's creeping up on us. That's fine. I don't know how Sony cannot have their discless system, discless not be at $299. Like they've almost just put it out there for them. Like this is what's gonna have to be. This is literally what's gonna have to be, folks. Ubisoft, a corporation filled with rapists who their CEO pleads ignorance to, pump out generic open worlds to feed their shitty pasta. I was sort of hoping at this time that, you know, I understand that your general consumer isn't always going to be jumping up all over this. But I was hopeful. I was hopeful that they're going to sort of wake up, like, just stop reviewing Ubisoft games. Make that stand as you know, as a company. I'm surprised one of them hasn't just jumped out, like one of the outlets hasn't just said, like, you know what, this is what we're going to do. That's it. We're not reviewing Ubisoft games anymore, because it's just, you know, it's time. It's time that we took a stand, essentially. Eves is an asshole? Yes, he is. Now, I can't fault the consumer. I don't want to fault the consumer. I don't think there's a point in doing that. I feel like I gotta take these guys out. How is this, like, can I reach this guy from back here? Light of sign blocked. I feel like we just gotta heal up Paco if we could. Not enough AP. Why do I need AP to heal Paco? Probs in there. I think that's the problem, is that it's starting to just become a thing that's not accepted, but restores a teammate to. I mean, I guess I could do that. Can I not do this move? Like, is this what I'm missing? I guess I don't have enough AP to use it on Paco, who might die. I guess moving and does he have anything? No, he's got one. Okay. But where's that stand go then? Right. That's what I'm saying. Is like, at what point do people like? No, we have to take a stand here. Okay, Paco is gonna die. I'm not liking this stuff. I feel like I should be able to move the camera, like, to get a different perspective. I don't understand why we keep having to deal with this. Oh my god, can you hit him? I need to get rid of these people. Alright, I guess we're gonna shoot him. I mean, some damage is better than no damage. I love how he has the... Just had to get the feeling of like, oh god, we've definitely got to get rid of this healer. I just hate to see a whole company suffer versus a couple a-holes that just say... Yeah, yes, we can have this conversation all day, and that's the beauty of it. I think the issue is that when it's a few little people that work for the company and they're a problem, you can get rid of that said problem, right? The problem exists of like when it comes from the top, and that's what's happening. Like Baker said, it's like you have the CEO who's basically saying like, you know what? Like I think that's okay. Like we're just gonna sort of ignore this, and ignore it. Like same with the guy that's at what's his name? He's the Borderlands. Is it Randy Pitchford? He's also like a little bit of a dick. Like that's also a problem. Thank God we murdered that guy. So when it's the top guy, you know, you sort of got to go. I don't know what the argument is for that. I really don't. Good unions. I mean, it's. Problem is, I think it's just too big. It's way too big now. Like Ubisoft, I'm referring to. Like I don't know what else you could argue with that against. Oh god, he's gonna get caked. We don't need to lose Paco here, but I remember when Telltale fell apart and they said we're not paying severance. But yeah, like and when the thing is though, Randy Bitchford, as I call him, he punch clap shot. Yes, I think that problem was. Ow. Please stop doing that to me. That'd be really appreciated. Who's assuming that if we just kill Stevie J, this thing ends? That could be a possibility. shot. God, just this 3 damage is just not doing it. Yes, yes, I refer to his voice actor. Yes, I know what you meant. I knew what you meant. Like, if he's gonna keep healing up, like, there isn't much we can do here. Like, with Microsoft promoting that lady racist from Mixer, will people not buy an Xbox? No, oh, come on, you could have had him there. It's not that I don't agree with that statement, and it sort of sounds like the statement I had said, like, when are people going to start, like, realizing, like, if everyone's associated with everything is super terrible, like what you said earlier, Ken, is that you realize, like, people are just assholes, and it goes far, far deeper. I don't know how you fix it. I mean, because you don't want to see the company go away if you like their games or you like their stuff, I guess, but it's I'm trying to figure out how does it get better in this industry. I don't know. And it's a bit different than that, to be honest. There's a lot of things. Yes, like I mean, is being a racist unfortunately a large part of society in a lot of places? Yes, unfortunately it is. But are they physically hurting someone or getting away with rape? Like on the Ubisoft side of things, allegedly, apparently, or even if it's true, I don't know, but it certainly makes you wonder, like, what is the fix? Do you just clean house with everything? I honestly couldn't tell you. All right, are we still dealing with enemies here? There's got to be some enemies left around here. So he's wounded. There's nothing in here. We could watch the TV. Eve's second in command was found guilty of it. Then he pleaded ignorance. Okay. Okay, we really need to get some. We need to get some health back here. We are running low. Sort of sucks for Paco, is he doesn't really have an out at the moment. Sort of hoping that we can just stroll on in here, I guess. I hope. Is it butt cream time? It's butt cream time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god. I'll be right back as we fight this out. apologies. I was getting my own butt changed. That's what was happening, essentially. People want to pretend this stuff doesn't happen because they want video games to be video games rather than another reason to feel depressed about the state of the world. But unfortunately, the reality is it's a bubble, and they want to pretend it is. Yeah, like you're not in your. What the fuck is that? Poblano. Oh god, he's got a. That's not gonna be good. You're certainly not wrong about it. But of course, people buy the next Assassin's Creed and look, Vikings. I like that show about Vikings. That yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Is like people have to start putting 2 and 2 together, and the only way that company is going to learn is to stop buying the product, and then they're going to realize like, oh, you know what? I guess we probably should do a little more than just ignore that, that type of thing, right? We're gonna shove that zebra meat in. A little contented growl. Do we do this? I think we open the door. Let's see if they're gonna be cool. They seem to be cool with us. It makes me wonder, like, I don't see anybody else in here. This seems to be an exit. Some cool neon lighting. Purge the Metalmans. The Metalmans? That looked like that hurt. Oh god. Alex. Okay, great. Now Paco's all the way back there. That never went over well. Get your ass over here. Madden 21 was the biggest selling Madden games in recent years, despite being the lowest reviewed score and copy. You know what though? As someone who myself has played sports games, I haven't bought one in a long time purely for that reason, is because they're not changing. They're like they're handing you a oh yeah, Coyote's getting in there. They're handing you you know, a roster update every goddamn minute, and as if like that's enough for them. Like that's what sucks. I don't get it, but apparently to them that's fine. But again, it's because consumers don't seem to care at all. Like they're just like, oh, you know, another new one came out, I'm gonna go and pick it up and we're gonna be all fine and dandy. And I'm like, I never understood why, like, never mind. I already know the answer for that. I was just gonna say, like, why doesn't EA smarten up? But it's because people are already buying their product at full price. I was just gonna say, like, maybe every other year, every 3 years, they should do a big game where it's more than just roster updates. It's cleanup of the graphics, add a couple new things, but it's because people are paying $70 every goddamn year for a roster update. Why would you change your business practice, right? Why would you? I don't know. Coyote is wounded. They're the same jocks who pushed a nerd into a locker back in the 80s and the 90s, the ones who couldn't finish their homework because they didn't have the brain cells to do it. The issue I feel is with the new game stream media community is flooded with these sports games and mainline first-person shooter games. They don't actually care about anything other than the surface layer that they pay for. Baker's he's dropping the facts today. He really is. Coyote is a lot uglier than I thought she'd be, unless she just got hit there. Then I feel bad for saying that. I'm Akira. I'm here to rescue you. No, we're just professionals here. Paco glares, not now, Coyote. We need you to get to the back of the uni. Miss Kubota has that med lab in the basement. I'm a bit drunk, so I have a little... See, that's the Baker I love. Me without restraint, you without restraint. We're just assuming Ken runs constantly without a restraint. We're all, you know, restraintless. Shalacardi might just be watching from the back. I'm not sure. This Coyote needs to finish the other thing she came here for. She needs to find something for Mr. Delilah, don't you know my name? I don't know the words, I don't. A stash of gems. I could use a stash of gems. I thought you said you never do a deal with that guy again. Look, Paco, I need an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it, as her voice is still strong, but the beginnings... Her body's beginning to shake. Coyote, you need to get some medical attention. Forget the job. Let's get out of here. Apparently it's butt cream time again. I'll be right back. Again. think I'd be a little. I think it'd be a little weird if she could actually see or hear everything going on. No, that's thank God. Had to have a little chuckle about that too. She's like, "What are you laughing about?" I'm like, "Oh, they're just going on about the true life of me." Coyote, we need to get you some medical attention. I find those gems for I'm trying to think. I think we'll get Paco to take her back. And that way we can take her to get that, and everyone's gonna be on okay. And then we can pocket the gems ourselves. I mean, she can see she can probably see the chat. It's a little far away. I don't know if even I could see that or not. But so now we're gonna return to the Seamsters of the Union. Why is it still in like? Is it because these guys or what? I guess because we might come across an enemy where these gems are being hidden. This is a no girls club tonight. Only men allowed. Men in loincloths and covered in oil. Yeah. So like, I mean, what do you think that fix would have to be though? Like for video games. Like I'm trying to think of it myself. Like that. Some loose Nuyen money? Sure. We'll take the Nuyen. Just old junk. Find a money clip full of Nuyen and an advanced med kit. Very nice. Yeah, so there's nothing over here. It's weird. Like it must be these dog things that are lying around that are causing us to still be sort of like in. Some type of combat state still. For video games, I think there needs some more actual head-on discussion about that kind of stuff. Organization, but don't you feel like that's happening? Like, I think the problem is that it's happening with indie developers or smaller developers. You know, not your Ubisofts, not your EAs, or if like, what was the last thing like with EA that popped up out was the. Wasn't it like the wives were going on about their husbands working long hours, you know, at EA, and that like nothing was going to happen about it, and like, you know, they're pushing 60-hour work weeks, 80-hour, 100-hour work week, the crunch, blah blah blah, and you know, it depends if they were working salary or not. They weren't getting overtime, which is already a stupid thing to begin with already in a lot of spots, but. Education is lacking in a lot of things. This included. It's my issue with America's laws and stuff. You have very relaxed laws. You have, yeah, like, but so many companies have said, and I'll even limit this to not even gaming companies, but that's for the discussion we're having at hand. Is that like for some reason like they just accept crunch? I don't know why, but like it's just like it has to happen. And I was watching. I'm trying to think what is it. It's a No Clip. He was doing his thing on Hades, and you know they're released to 1.0, and what I thought was comical was like even they're a small little club that, you know, they've made a ton of games and whatever. Oh god, that didn't go over well. But that was sort of like the problem of like, you know, crunch is something that has to exist right now. Like it's just we accept the fact, and I was like, well. That probably isn't how that should happen, but it is to them. Yeah, quota, exactly. You're not wrong at all. It is absolutely quotas over everything. You know, the almighty dollar. You know, it's reigns supreme. Why is he getting free attacks? Thank you. I mean, what's the other comical? Like you can. I don't know how what the UK's laws are in comparison to that. Like very much Canada's very much the same. Of like, you know, you always get the Europeans who always go on about like, you know, Americans have no off time. They have no vacation time. They have no off time. Like I thank God that I live in Canada, even for the fact of like my wife being able to take off proper parental leave. Like everything is up to the company. It's not a government right, whereas she's allowed to take upwards of 18 months off after the birth of a child and gets money from the government to do so and doesn't have to worry about losing her job. Now, if you work for a really great company, some of those things are, you know, they'll have what they call like a top up. So she gets like a set amount of money. You know, it's not as good as a paycheck, but it's better than no money. Whereas in America, not only do you not even have that right to do so, you're lucky if your job exists afterwards. And that's just like one little minor thing to sort of to state, right? But like I'm just sort of saying that for the record, it's weird that that type of thing even just exists in that part. But I wonder if I'm actually going to be given the ability to go back down, or if it's going to skip the. See, I don't want to go back to the Seamstresses Union, but I guess I'll have to. We never found out what was going on in that other room. That sort of sucks. But I guess that's going to be the way it is. So again, we can't be beggars can't be choosers in this situation. We still save Coyote, and we get to go off and enjoy a beer at the Seamstresses Union. So maybe another thing is that the politicians need to enforce laws regarding these businesses, though the issue is that politicians are out of touch with anything beyond 1978, and they always, of course, fill these with companies. Yeah, of course. Your mom was about 25 to 30 years or so, was able to survive off child benefits while your dad's work money while she raised me and my siblings. I should say my family. Well, yeah, like that's certainly super true. You can take even our take now as someone who I shake my head at the cost of buying a home nowadays, and where generally I think Kenny, Baker, Shalicard, myself, we're all of the same generation, and it's like most of us can remember, or even your grandparents' generation, of where one family member was able to work and was able to buy a home, a car, go on a summer vacation, and would have a pension and was able to live comfortably. And now you're lucky if you can afford to buy a home, even with both family members working. Childcare is ridiculously through the roof. You know, like someone was like many years ago was doing like the cost annihilation of you know, like what a home should cost nowadays if it's just was to keep with inflation, and it's like triple the price of what essentially it should be. Hence why, you know, we're stuck in this problem, and without having to have a what is it called, happened in 2008. I mean, not a depression, but whatever. Like, they were almost thinking like COVID was going to cause a depression. That's how bad. A recession. That's it. Like without those happening, which you get into a deeper thought of, like there's people who are saying like that recessions are built in almost by the banks, that they're instead of actually just doing something about it, they just throw in a recession to reset everything at the cost of people's lives, livelihoods, working jobs, whatever, right? Like that's just the problem that happens. But as we return to the Union, Coyote is back up on her own 2 feet. She's gotten some medical attention, I guess, and we're going to be able to have Paco stand by her, and we're going to take a closer look. You see her arm is much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. I can assume she's going to lose her arm. Luckily, we live in a cyberpunk world where I'm sure she can just have that fixed up easily. The UK had a triple-dip recession like 10 years ago, which is one away from a depression. Okay, so almost very similar to, I would assume, in the U.S. in 2008 when they had the housing crisis, which is probably a problem. And because like we're so close to, close to the Americans, it almost like fell onto Canada a little bit, not as much, but there's still much of it. I feel banks and governments overcomplicate how people get their money and pay it back. It creates holes that allow people to break it and cause problems. Exactly. I mean, like, they make it difficult to get your own money out sometimes, right? Like, but, you know, heaven forbid, you know, some places, like, you can't even have a job if you don't have a bank account. Like, how stupid is that? Or the people who can't, you know, don't have enough money to go open up a bank account have to rely on these cash checking places, which take like 20% off the top of their hard-earned money, and it makes it even worse for them, obviously. Miss Kubota is tending herself at the bar when Paco walks in with a mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on the missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of a wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. The woman is face down, hellhounds, who at the sight of Miss Kubota, they're staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went, well, you know, bad. Well, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Yeah, my apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Mr. Castle. Or Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we've had severe housing increase a little while ago. It's better now, but definitely not what it used to be. Yeah. I feel like that's the thing. Like, COVID's been that wake-up call to a lot of places and a lot of things, especially in the government. Like, it's comical. Like, I said this before, and it didn't affect me really in any way, shape, or form, but it showed, like, how easily the government could fix things in a crisis. But as soon as this is over, they'll go right back to their old ways. Like, people have been bitching about, like, unemployment insurance and how hard it is to get it sometimes, and all these loops and hoops that you got to jump through. And then COVID happened. They realized that it affected, you know, nearly 40% of the population, and that these people were going to need money, and the government was able to get it into their hands the next day, literally the next day. Whereas normal unemployment insurance takes sometimes up to months to roll into. So you're sitting here thinking, like, how on earth, when the government was fully capable of doing this, they just choose not to? That's the big problem, that people are like, oh, yeah, we don't like the way that's going. So, and tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the depth of honor. Now go bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Gotta say, Miss Kubota is a relatively really nice boss. Super nice. A wake up for some, a lack of wake for others. I saw a picture of a bunch of people on floats and boats in the middle of a river in downtown. I think those are the people that had a few of their boats sunk. It was something for a Trump thing. It was funny enough that, like, people with the bigger boats, and I don't want to say yacht, but the bigger boats, the smaller boats got caught in the wake and ended up sinking. It's because the people who, you know, they didn't care that their bigger boat was going to cause a problem for the smaller boat. Hence, a comical meme was born. But they just don't get it. They really don't. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears as she sniffs and wipes them away and inclines her head towards you. I don't know, but there were a bunch of people. Yeah, it was a Donald Trump thing, and they sort of just coupled that together into that problem in its own right. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. That girl is precious to me, and it is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while you work keeps you here. Absolutely, of course they are. But we both know that words are mere air, and beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I'm honored, Miss Kubota. This does look like my kind of place. I think that's the fur boy. It is. You will meet that there's more to the union than meets the eye. So it's like Transformers. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, and a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. So this place is, what? A safe house too? Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Awesome. Maybe nerds will save the world after all those tears I'd cry over my notebook filled with drawings of superheroes and my drawing with a six-pack of finally. Take that, Justin. Yeah, I guess so. So hopefully I don't have to actually play that thing because I already forgot what that was. Ah, good old Van Grass. Van Grass. Now that guy looks like he's got his shit going on, right? He's busy talking on his comm link, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner staying nearby. All at the same time, he's an intense little man. You got that sense that he likes to look busy. Miss Goda said you're a fixer. What do you got for me? Nothing for you tonight. Sorry, I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. I'll talk to you later. Oh, hey, guy, one more thing. I'm a fence, too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay, fair enough. By the way, I'm joking. His name was Ben, not Justin. Hey, is Mr. Delia in tonight? Yes, he's in the back bar. There's usually where he does business. You mentioned Coyote's Crusade. What is it? She grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to the BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through the chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. Well, how did you get involved in this? She's a former runner and provided a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are there any Johnsons or fixers in here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delay, you may visit to Van Grass. He's often stage-side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has a little bit of work. Okay, fair enough. You can tell a character's got a big boobs when you can see the isometric. Yeah, exactly, where they're, push-up bra just shoved up there a little bit too. Did Kenny just leave without saying goodbye? I mean, I know there was a lot of butt cream talk and whatnot. Maybe that sent him off. Or this is where he pops back in and goes back. Oh my god! I didn't even know you left. Now I feel super terrible, of course. How do you eat your food? Yeah, if I just speak to him on these shows, right? Looking for a date? We're all looking for a date, essentially. Alright, so there's Johnny Clean. Hey, Johnny, I'm looking where Cherry took Coyote. The piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. Alright, so we've got that. Mr. Cluey. Another beer? Yes, I think I do need another beer. The whole control bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. Evening. I see Coyote is back, only just a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that, right? Well, yeah, having your back part, I guess. I didn't rough her up, if that's what you're wondering. No, Paco and I tracked her down. I always wondered when I saw him, but I guess he ain't all that bad. I'm just glad she's back. I couldn't stomach losing anyone else after what happened to Sam. I guess it's your job to care. It's more than my job. It's my role in the Union family. It's how I belong. Have you heard anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know and what they don't understand. It would have been weird if you wanted that Kenny. He smells like shit, and then you pop back in. It was. I feel like Kenny has become the AI, the cyber part of himself. Ken, by the way. I mean, I remember when I used to be, when he first came into the channel, I was sitting there reading his name, and I'm like, Kenby the way? Kenby the way? Kenby the way? That's how dumb I was. I never realized it was Ken, by the way. Like, sort of like how my name is. It's like, yeah, I'm Jordan. Like, yeah, I was sitting here like, I know. Just get it out of your head. You got a new name you're saving up. That's great. Yeah, I mean, now you have less platforms to put the name on, right, Kenny? Where can I find a fence? I think Van Grass in the bar near the stage dwarf with the cyber eye. Can't miss him. How long have you been working for? I crawled in here after I awoke. She gave in and gave me a job. It's been forever since. You have to pay extra for manicure on hands that big? It's not the size that charge more. It's the blood under the fingernails. Yeah, I think we're going to get going now. I don't think there's any more going back there. Let's go chat it up with that makes me glad. You were just as retarded. I mean, essentially, I've always probably been retarded. I guess that's the way it is. You are. You need to finish this call. Perhaps another time. God damn it, he just does not want to have a chat with me. Alright, so I guess we're going to go in there and see what's going on underneath the bar. Play chopsticks. Oh, can you imagine that actually playing chopsticks plays chopsticks? You're natural. You should give up Shadowrun and become a touring pianist. Inspect it? Seems normal. Alright. Just play gaff. No. Kenny, everything is geared towards me. I'm the retarded one here. But there will be no disregarding comments. There's a lot going on here, but not too much. Still working, like your butt off essentially there, Kenny. Ooh. Equipment's and stash. already got that, so I don't know what else to do. Like, are we equipping new stuff here? Doesn't have anything. Well, then you're all a-hole. Are we? Are we all? Dr. Sarah Cat. Okay, so she lost the arm, but it looks like we're where can I get me a cool little friend like that that'll sit on my shoulder? I need Oreo or Coco to do that, essentially. That's what I need. Oh, thanks for helping me out back there. Looks like you could have used a hand. Oh my god. Yeah, that mangled arm is gone. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Miss Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay her. What? Hold on, yeah. I have some questions first. Can't you see she's in pain? You see that arm, Shummer? I've how to operate. Alright, leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. Or whatever you said. Nighty night. Boom. The cats are good. Unfortunately, we are -1. Gavin passed away, unfortunately, rather unexpectedly a month ago. But it's life. Life goes on. But we got his ashes back not too long ago, so there's that aspect of closure. But you know, I can't dwell on it. I've just keep remembering the good times I've had with him. It sucks. I sort of wish all this shit wasn't going on with COVID, because we would like to look and get another cat. But the problem is with COVID going on is they're very, like, everywhere we're gone, they don't want you to actually, you can see the cat, but you don't want to pick them up and hold them and see, like, is it jive or anything. It's all like, okay, I want that cat, and then you take it, and then it's like, I think back to when my wife picked out Gavin. They're all in a cage and it's for an adoption thing, and Gavin's the one that comes up and she picks him up and curls up next to her and everything. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, like, this one chose me. It's not us picking the cat, it's the cat chooses you, type of thing. I think you should put his ashes next to your desk, like he's laying there ready. I thought of it. The problem is that the cats already get up here, and the last thing I need is that thing to be spilt. And I'd rather not have that. But we got him in a nice spot. That and a little paw print that we got as well with it. So it's just out of the way so that they can't deal with it. But it's funny that Sarah had said that as well. She said that I should put it in front as if he was there all the time. Like, it sucks. But comically enough, though, the Oreo is starting to come up here a little bit more often. So maybe he'll slowly take over that spot a little bit. You never know. I'm glad to hear that Coyote is doing better. And sort of worse than the last time we saw her, as the gaping holes have been plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. Now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Yes, the person who never should be mentioned, I guess. Thanks, Mrs. Kubota, for having me working off for the rest of my life. She knows your expression. You got some questions. What kind of questions? Sam is dead. Well, holy dreck. I can't say that I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for long. What can I tell you? Well, I heard you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. Well, you served him the night he died. What do you remember about that night? Average night, regular crowd. As I remember, Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, we sort of hung out with him. He was a charmer, too. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few, and Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually, he got loud, and the way he does sometimes when we were mixing, drinking, and you know what? We had to have him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around. He was dealing with something else when we talked with Mr. Clue. We can't remember why, so we asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out back into the alley, and that was it. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? Standard Sam, you know, he grew up rich, didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, loved his mother, pretty pathetic stuff. Do you have any enemies? Enemies? Hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no. I don't think he had any enemies. Where did Sam live? On the streets. Occasionally convinced someone to let him flop on the couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks used on the night before I saw him. Well, it's certainly better than the other guy who's sleeping in the morgue, of course. How bad was his drinking? Can't be as bad as this. You ran out of Cronenberg. I have one more beer after this. And the wife got on me about having to get more beer. And I was like, look, I need beer. Okay. Like, so like, are you out of beer? Or do you still have like some stuff? I gotta say, I did think about putting the pop print thing there. Oh yeah, okay. You're just out of the favorite stuff. I understand. I did think about putting the pop print there. Would be nice. I can't figure out if it was just the drinking or if it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbed in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. I'm out of the drink of the house. It was always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Well, Sam was sick. Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Isn't that comical enough that they took his liver out for him? That's funny. Then he disappeared for a while, and when he came back in, all day, all better. Looked good even. All better? Just like that? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Well, thanks, Coyote. What do you need, babe? Oh, Paco, come on. I need to talk to you, Mr. Delia, about having me a royal run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. Simple enough. Simple enough. Investigate Sam's bunk. Find the med bay. And then option deliver the stones to Mr. Delia. Paco, more like pack in it. KEKW for it. The final beer. For now, at least, anyways. Oh my god, we laugh, we cry. We have it all going on. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. That's the best one. All caps. Ay, 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 ay. Best one, folks. A little bit of anime, girl. That's all you need. Okay. Okay, Jordan, stop. Okay, I'll stop. I'll relax, okay? Let's maybe go on to more serious things. Let's talk about the Xbox price announcement. Does that change everyone's opinion on maybe accepting, like, geez, maybe they'll go and sign sign up for Xbox as opposed to PlayStation? I know Kenny, are you yourself going to get the smaller one, the digital only, $299 digital only? I don't think, did they say how much the other one was? Like, is it $299 and $399, or is it $299 and $499? The picture of a blonde boy and girl, both age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging. Yes, it's for the new. So there's two versions of the Xbox Series X. There's the Xbox Series S. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is I don't believe it does 4K. I believe it's only up to 1080. And then the standard one, that's $499 or $450 for Baker. No, it's not the Xbox One S. It's the Xbox Series S. The Series is the new is the new one. It's very, believe me, this is the problem with naming these stupid things. Baker can probably correct me if I'm wrong, but there's two. It looks like a giant fucking speaker, but it's discless and it doesn't do 4K. It's a very decent price. I don't know how PlayStation does their digital only one at the same price, because their digital and their hard drive one, they both do the same specs. It's just one doesn't have a disk drive. So I almost see like you almost can't do, because both those systems will do 4K, whereas the Xbox One, only the standard one will do the 4K, and then the Series S one is 1080p. It looks like an Alexa. Yeah, just buy, I guess. Yeah. Check back. Written in a woman's hands are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer of 2040. We're gonna pocket that photo. I think we were already in here. Yeah, so there's nothing we can really do here. So we met up with the doc. I guess we chatted up with Dr. Sarah Castle. In Shadowrun circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and a thread, but in this case, the union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts fully equipped medical suite complete with shamanistic fetishes. That is a six-world medicine of the highest caliber. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand that you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Yeah, and thanks for the impressive work. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face, though. I can tell you she's surprised from a full-service medbay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. It's a Shadowrunner bar, after all. I'm probably going to buy one of the new NVIDIA cards, and that'll keep you going for a good while. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of my take. Like, a friend and I, when I was playing Fall Guys with him last week, we were discussing the PlayStation stuff, and he's like, when are you going to buy one on the first day? And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, outside of me needing a new PC, and I'm going to go probably the 3070, maybe 3080, but you know, we're going to have to add in $150 extra to the price for the Canadian economy. So I might go with the 3070. But there is nothing about either current box that's going to come out, the Xbox or the PS5, that screams to me and tells me you need to buy that on launch day. Neither one. Like, I'm probably going to wait a year, maybe even 2, before I jump on into the PlayStation 5. As much as I would love to play some of the new games on the new stuff, I don't have a 4K TV. I don't have 4K monitors. So it's sort of, to me, like, maybe I buy the new graphics card. Oh, for me, I gotta get a new PC, and then I start buying. I probably start buying more stuff on the PC, because then I have a PC that can handle it, and then it makes everything okay. Yeah, I am gonna see what AMD does. I have to assume they'll probably be very similar to what NVIDIA offered, but it's probably like, are you going to assume that AMD knocks $100 off each one of their cards that are equivalent of what NVIDIA has and does exactly the thing? Like, if their equivalent 3070 is $399, that's pretty good. Then that would almost turn me to go and say, like, okay, I'll get their equivalent 3080 because it's going to be a little bit cheaper, obviously. I don't know. So if you're bleeding out and one of those can get back on your feet, trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray on synthetic skin, I was going to say spray on tan, and medical nanomachines. Oh, it's like Metal Gear all over again. Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field of tech. But even their stuff has limits. Let's see what medical supplies you have. Let's buy a couple of... Oh my god, they're expensive. We do not have a lot of money. NVIDIA definitely did the thing they did. Yeah, like, I mean, they were out there. I mean, so if Baker, if AMD comes out with something, let's say within the next couple weeks, that is absolutely the equivalent of NVIDIA and is a little bit cheaper, are you going to stick with AMD, or are you going to go the NVIDIA route now? And same with you, Kenny. At the moment for you, it's AMD CPU with an NVIDIA GPU for streaming. Yes, AMD. And Baker, you're AMD across the board, right? Like, your AMD CPU, your AMD graphics card as well, right? And then I guess for someone like me, does that mean like is there AMD specific motherboards, or are there motherboards that both take AMD and Intel chipsets, or do you have to buy like an Intel motherboard and then an AMD motherboard? Are they two different things? No, only specific. Okay, so if you buy an AMD motherboard, or I guess a motherboard that uses both doesn't exist, I guess, is what I'm saying. AMD is okay for GPUs when they get their well, that's the thing, right? Like, AMD has woken up this past year or so, Ken. Like, their CPUs are blowing away Intel's stuff, right? The 5700 XT wiped the floor with NVIDIA's GPUs. Yeah, like their problem has always been like, well, are their drivers okay? Like, that's the problem. Although NVIDIA hasn't been that great with it either, so. I feel like maybe buy. It's the med kits that we need. Oh God. Yeah, I want these med kits. Probably one of these. 1100 is good. NVIDIA definitely swung back recently, though, which I'm happy with. It is, and as most YouTube channels would say, it's not the fact like everyone's happy about NVIDIA or AMD or whatever. It's the competition of the market that's great for consumers. You literally just you stuck your hand in my throat, you tickled a little bit, you tickled the penis, grabbed it on out, and we're like, there, I'm gonna steal your words before you even have a chance to speak them. Even with a small slight delay, you were still able to do that. It's great for you, Baker. It's great. Anyways, we're done with that. I think it's safe to say that I see Big Navi in the ballpark of a 3070 for the flagship one, and maybe $50-$70 cheaper. Yeah, I mean, as someone who's excited about that, like, it's gonna be great. It really is gonna be great. Oh, jack me off with a data jack, a requirement for riggers and deckers. Although I don't think like I'm either. Like, these are the things like I don't know what to get. I'm Renraku's basic cyber adds a replacement extension and enhance your vision. Adds 3% to hit. Silver Technologies based on limbs that add 6 HP. Like, that's good too. Like, which do I get here? Like, do I need 3% to hit? Like, that really doesn't equal out, but an extra couple HP. I mean, I'm pretty much a PlayStation guy. PlayStation just seems to have the, like, it's funny because I joked about this before the Xbox Series X even existed, that it seems like Microsoft is learning that the money is in the software. That they're realizing, like, everyone owns a PC, so why don't they start putting all the games on PC, and like with Games Pass and everything. So if you have everything and putting stuff on Steam, Microsoft is still getting money, right? Like, so yeah, you buy it for the ease of use. You know that you plug it in, you put a game in, it works. Done. Period. But not everything comes out on PC. Like, and I think Sony sort of still is holding their ground on that. Like, they still want people to buy PlayStation for the PlayStation exclusives. And so exclusives will always exist, but I don't think they will exist much, if not really at all, on the Xbox. Install cyberware. Cyberware causes essence loss. This affects magic rating of your character, as magic is equal. I don't use magic. In addition, for each magic, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So I never cared about the PlayStation Tech Talk. Right, but I feel like they had to have that conversation for people who did want it to begin with, too, so. While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I'm trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. What is that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Thank you. We are done here. I think so. See all the black market vendors in the safe house. Deliver the stones to Mr. Delia. Good. We have $80 left. Oh, they even have like a little special bar down here. That's pretty good. Okay, that's A. Azerbaijan. That's Eric Masmerman. T-Bay Gruberman. And who's this? David Fry. Let's start from the left, work our way over to the right. It's like E3, it's a big invest. See, I think that's what people said about the PlayStation Tech Talk, was it was supposed to be a big show thing and it would have made more sense, but they just sort of carried on with exactly what was supposed to happen and it didn't really matter. So, Canada prefers PC plus Game Pass for Xbox. That's all I need for new games, so I no need to buy that console. Right, like that's what I was saying, is like they're releasing everything on the current system, and then if you have a really good E3, if you have a really good PC, you know, you're covered on both ways. Whereas I look at it the same way, but for the PlayStation, I want those PlayStation exclusives because I think everything else is going to be available to me on the PC. So I still have the PlayStation for all those exclusives because all the Microsoft stuff is going to be out on the PC, so it doesn't matter. I think there's been a decent E3 since then, but it's definitely not consistent. Absolutely. Good old David Fry. You know, an elf wearing a suit. What's a deck? I don't even know. You jack yourself off into the Matrix, or in a concept of a run when you jack into the local node of facility you're in, and it checks. Okay, so this guy's just basically explaining this type of stuff, but I really don't have any interest in it because it's not my character, so. I feel like I sort of picked like the wrong character. Like, this stuff sounds interesting, but I don't know. Nothing really I can do with it, so smell you later. Well, let's hope that the ports are better than Horizon. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, Death Stranding did do well. Yeah, but and I'm fine for them porting stuff, but I want them to do a good job, because if they're not going to do a good job, then nude mods for the win. Yeah, exactly. Why are you dressed like a janitor, Johnny Clean? Well, did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Well, I certainly don't want to have a deja vu moment, do ya? Decking skills often used just on terminals, but in the real world to get information, hack doors, but occasionally a run will have the option of the requirement to go in the local Matrix LAN of the facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access. Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade. He's been smart enough not to tell me, so he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best just let this object drop. Yes, Deja Vu Wings, welcome. How are you? Oh, look, they got it. Did Keurigs exist in 2013? Because that's a damn Keurig right there. That's a Keurig. Oh, not much. Not much at all. This guy is he's got quite the overbite. I feel like dentistry really isn't something that exists in this world, but it's a boys only stream. Oh, what do you got going on there, Mr. Gruberman? Yeah, what do you sell here? Things that go bang. I mean, I essentially have zero money, so this is almost like irrelevant to even have this conversation, but show me what you've got. Oh, god damn it. I still feel like I have a pretty decent weapon. I don't see any other weapons that I could really realistically buy here, so medkits we have, we're all good. Exit on out of there. Girls have cooties and smell. Yeah. See? You're not welcome here, Wings, apparently. I mean, I welcome you. What do you mean, no credit? What? No credit. Mr. Mersman? What? I feel like that guy is just has the hair just going forward. I feel like he needs to put some little product in there. And just go, you know, just, I do what I want. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine, Wings. You do what you want. But she is super busy. She's a working gal, you know. Not that type of, well, I was gonna say not that type of working gal, but maybe not currently not that working gal. I'm gonna get bitch slapped through my PC. Wings is gonna murder me. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, will you look bad now or anything, but we'll each try to help you get the right side off the ground. Take a look. She's gonna say that she's not gonna reply, and then she's gonna reply and go, well, I never. Well, I'm here for 2 minutes. You're already making fun of my OnlyFans. Just, yeah. I did. Hold on. I did not make fun of anything. Let's get that. Let's get to that. No, hold on. Before I bury myself further. I wasn't burying anybody. All right, clearly nothing here. Moving on to Mr. Shaman Alabijababaran. Now that guy has put some hair product in right there. Look at that. Quite frankly, I'm trying to figure out how he's doing it with, you know, how is he defying gravity like this? I would stream, but my pimp won't let me carry a camera. I'm not bullying people again. You better dig. Hold on. Like, did I not dig myself out yet? Hold on. How big of a hole am I currently in right now? I felt like I apologized. I felt like I didn't really poke fun any more than I usually do here. I drank and went back to the... I'm only doing what my chat tells me to do. I did not call you a prostitute. Hold on. I'm digging myself deeper. Working girl. What's wrong with that? Hold on. I just dug myself deeper. Canada to China's a long way, but you're making good progress. Am I? I think so. Maybe. I'm just losing viewers as we go, right? Like the... Well, you think there. I mean, technically. Here we go. I'm gonna get the full explanation in a full paragraph. Okay. Whoa. Let's not just be putting words into my mouth here. Firstly here. Okay, let's get this out of the way here. I humbly apologize, as a proper Canadian should, and as we do. And through our friendship here, I still can't catch myself and whether the fact you're messing with me half the time. I just don't know here sometimes. Kenny wants to know more, obviously. Sorry, Jordan, if the hole was smaller, I'd help you out, but it's looking pretty deep. Well, thank God Wings is just messing with me and accepts the fact that I'm El Retardo up here. So it's just like, I think all the chemicals that I squirt into my brain are starting to make me El Retarded more so. Oh, you want? I brought all this up. Okay, is it? I'm gonna take a stab here. I don't know. Is it onlyfans.com/onwingsofwind? Is that what we needed here? I mean, you're a mod. You can put your little link in there for everyone. See? I got it right. Put it in there. Let everyone click. Let everyone have a show. Great. Now I'm pimping you out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I feel like I should get a cut of this. I feel like I should get a cut here. Wait, no. Wait, this is... Why do I feel like I'm digging myself deeper and deeper? No, I am not in charge of Wings and her lewd activities. Nor should I be. She She's her own woman. And she's in charge of her own things. I don't take a cut. I'm gonna shut up now because I'm gonna end up saying something really stupid. Play the game. All right, we've talked. We've met everybody. Who do we need to meet with? What do we have to go? Deliver stones to Mr. Delia. Okay, yes, and please, yeah, okay. Yep. Where is this person? I don't know. You need to work. Yes, please get back to work. Yes, do that. Okay, we're done with Coyote. We can go back up by playing the piano again and... Hey there, Delilah, I don't know. Alright, where is this person? Oh, can we just sit and watch this show here? Currently we have On Wings of Wind right here dancing for the show of the OnlyFans. Have fun at work. God, there's someone. Oh, there he is. Perfect. Hey, yo. You Mr. Delia? You look a little fat. P-H-A-T. We're with Coyote. She's sort of indisposed at the moment. It's a side hustle. Isn't it? It's just the same as my stream is my side hustle. That's how it works. Kenny's now digging himself out. Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs trying on a new arm. You're going south for her. She's getting stitched up. No kidding, eh? Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? Akira? He's Paco. Great, we're all introduced now. Give me my stones. Hold back the best stone and give him the rest. Hold back the pebble with the runes on it and give him the rest. I don't know what to do here. You're into big holes. Dig, Kenny, dig. Oh, God. What has my chat turned into? I feel like I could... What happened to the stream? It just went back to its normal... It went back into normalcy is what happened to it, essentially. I feel like he's gonna know, but I don't want Coyote to pay for something that I did, and I don't want to give him all of them. Yeah, this is normal. This is normal. Baker's just a little intoxicated, so. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye moving quickly through what appeared to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with the Hebrew characters. That's the one. Okay, you did the job, but you're late, and Coyote knows that. In this case, late equals no payment, but I'm feeling magnanimous. And then, Wings, you're an English major, right? How do I say that word? Is it something broom? Magnanimous? Tonight, so you guys can keep the gem you already pocketed. Oh God, he already knows. Great. And he dismisses us with a wave like Matt Hardy. I feel more relaxed now. Wait, who are you? Who are you? Magnanimous. Wait, so there's no broom in that? Did I... Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Oh, dear God. What has happened? Monogamy. Is that like a word from Harry Potter? Monogamy? She spelled honestly wrong, so there's that. Alright. We pocketed one. Find a fence for the remaining stones. Wait, wasn't the fence guy the dwarf guy? The guy that's over here? Kenny, how much money have you spent on that OnlyFans already? We need to know. It means to have one-on-one relationship. Like, oh! Why do I feel like that wasn't the word? No, there's no broom. I feel there should be. We got some pretty things to sell you. You want to see them? I have a fondness for pretty things. Me too! I like pretty things. Let me see. Where'd you get this? Direct gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. And I'll think about it, you prick. Suit yourself. Oh, wait. So, okay, he doesn't really want to wager here. It wasn't the word, but anywho, it was me. It was Baker all along. Yes, unload the stones. Who doesn't like unloading a few stones, right? Anyways, that's done. What's the next quest that we have going on here? Find a... Wait, hold on. He doesn't want any more? Did we finish that? Return to Coyote. Never mind. I can read. God, I'm a Dumbo. Really am. Well, now you see? Exactly. So here's the show. We're going to watch Wings, interlude show. That's what happens. Go back on downstairs before we mess ourselves. Coyote's right here. What she got to say? Boy, Coyote Ugly really giving that whole movie thing, you know, straight to the point. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? I mean, everyone would want to take a load off, essentially. I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Great, what was it? It's a photo, you moron. Yeah, he did. He mentioned for once or twice. It sounded like they got... How do you not get along with your twin that well? I mean, how does that happen? He was rambling on about it last time I saw. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that noise? That's the problem. This game has things that sound like my alerts. And I'm just like, I don't know. Why does this guy look so completely normal? Your comm link chimps off the screen, shows smiling of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all the cops as happy as you? Yeah, we have our own clubhouse and everything, just like in the real world. As for our discussion, I'm informing you of another Ripper murder. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. Yeah, put it on my tab, you jackass. Before McCluskey arrives. Another Ripper murder. The docks. We gotta go. So, like, hold on. Did we lose Pac? And now are we gonna gain another person? Listen, I want to help you. Drag me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Alright. Thanks. I appreciate the help. Take a cab to the NTSB warehouse. I want to see if I can go back into the Royale apartments and grab what was in the that back room. Although I'm going to assume that they're probably dead if it was anybody. Probably getting banged around, not in the good way, but in the bad way. It depends if you like to be you know, beat up, I guess. You know, everyone has their own cup of teas, I guess. But is this going to be right to the cab? Did I just miss the entire thing? Yep, we just missed the entire thing. Oh well. Take a cab to the South Seattle docks. Wings, back to work. You're not going to get anything done jerking off around in here, okay? That's a crying baby right there. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, we head to the docks. Wow, is there like an Oreo hair?
What beer were you looking at getting
For baseball? It helps when I'm not muted sometimes. Wings knows exactly what I'm saying. Exactly. But not to you. Not to you. He's turning back because his wife just yelled at me. He's afraid. This is my house. Whose house? Wait, hold on. Is my stream your house? Am I yelling at my wife saying this is my house when it's not a house? Big PP energy. Yes. All the PP energy. Anyways, we've left. We're heading on over to the National Transportation Safety Board. Is that a real thing? That sounds like a real thing. The NTSB? Sounds real. Now I have everyone arguing over everything. This is my house. This is your house. No, read all my stuff in a row. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. Why does the thing go there? All right, hold on. You just want to get high and chill, okay? Wait, are you doing that right now? You should be. Oh, God, I have to save the game. And I have a lot of karma to spend, too, so... I need to remind myself. That's how stupid I've become with my stream. There's wings again, right there. Even has her name, Streetwalker. Oh man, looking for a good time? Yeah. This is what gets wings off when you talk about the NTSB with her. She gets all randy about it. Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though. Thank you! Finally, I made a good joke, right? On the streets of Portland, right, Wings? Oh my god. Where are we going here? Oh god, we're dealing with fucking Optimus Prime. I was taking a hit that made you cough. I'm gonna be super high. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly. Ooh, look, there's a big word I can read. Like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, look, you're about to trespass on corporate property, sir. You looking to get dusted? Street scum? I'm looking for my cat, my kitty cat. No, I'm the maintenance guy. It's my first day. No, I'm looking on, let's just be honesty with these people, right? And I'm low for the King of Dragons. Beat it. Boy, he told me to beat it just like a Michael Jackson song. I'm gonna be super drunk, you're gonna be super high, and Jordan's super retarded, so we covered all fronts. Well, what's Kenny in all of this? Is he just the chill guy that's sitting there just taking it all in, clipping everything out of context? Certainly he must be that. How are we gonna break on in here? Oh wait, now this guy just appears with a hand. We're gonna high five him in the face. Hey, that's mine. I'm sorry? Like what, that's your aircraft carrier right there? Wait, no, that's an airplane, not an aircraft carrier. That's not where we park these things. That guy is purely living though right there. Look at all those windows he's got. I don't even think I have that many windows in my apartment. Now I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3 windows. He's got 6. Fuck. I mean, Dragon's good people. He knows funny business when he hears it. I'm the guy in the dark corner waiting for everyone to pass out. What are you gonna do to us when we pass out there, Ken? We demand to know. I feel like this guy is Kirk Van Houten. I'm gonna pay him $5 and he's gonna tell me if I can borrow a feeling. Or I could use your intestines as a rope instead. No, I found that giving these people money gets us the answer we need. 5, eh? Make sure that noodle machine is still working. There's a reason he still buys Ubisoft games. Wait, oh yes, Kenny. I was like, I haven't bought an Ubisoft game in forever. Oh wait, now are we going back to talk to the Streetwalker again? Hey, looking for a good time? Oh my god, this... Surely wings can't be this expensive. Oh my god. $20. Oh my god. Alright, we lost $20. Looks at us knowingly. Alright, $20 buys you a 5-minute distraction. Then I gotta get back. Wait, so $20 equals a 5-minute distraction. Makes sense, I guess. I hope you weren't puffing the magic dragon at that same time as well. Everywhere you go, you get roasted. There's nowhere safe for wings. No, there's not. We've just had a baby come in here. That's a cat toy. Are you being carted off? You can't wait for the day he sees these streams. I'm not looking forward to the day that he sees these streams. It could happen eventually. I think my wife is slowly trying to tell me something though. There just so happens to be a ladder here. Great. I should probably throw in some points in for the karma eventually. I feel that should be something. I feel like I should be good people. And as we come on in here, it probably will be best. I think if we can save up the game, I think that's going to be best that we... Someone's not happy. All right, I'm going to save the game up, and I think it's best if I just sort of call it a day. 2 hours in of Shadowrun, I think we're making good progress. We can't make fun of wings anymore. It's gonna get out of hand. Just making paper towels rain on me. That is fantastic. I wish I had the visual for that. But we're gonna bounce on out before we jump on into this, guys. So babies are going everywhere. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning on in. As always, goodbye and good night. Bang! See you next time, guys. It goes everywhere. See ya.